Hi there, this is Steve Lewis. Welcome to Day Trading with Steve. And this video could be on the markets. Today is June I want to say it's the 13th, 14th, something like that. Sometimes I get a little tired with the days or whatever. I get kind of like, the days kind of like go from one day to another. But anyway, the point I'm going to bring up is the Dow. The Dow Jones is down like 714 points, and it's about 10:48 in the morning. Big drop off. Big drop off. Now, I've always emphasized, that day trading is a very, very profitable but dangerous thing to do. I'm a big advocate of day trading. I've been doing it for a long time, but it is risky. You gotta know what you're doing. However, having said that, it can be your best friend. It can change your life. I'm telling you, I'm not making this stuff up. I've been preaching this for a long time, but you got to put the work in and the effort and, know what you're doing. The reason I'm saying this is because, I see so many people out here struggling. It's sad. People are struggling, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. They don't have no time with their family. They don't have any time to do anything but work. No one never told me when I was, coming up about this prospect of, going out here and making money. Sometimes the money is insane. And look, people have different definitions of what money, what's a good money, Hey, I used to think that if you made $20,000 a year, that was good. Well, it was back in the 80s, 70s. That's not the case now, thanks to inflation. So, so the question becomes is, by whose interpretation is good money? Well, what do you want to make? In day trade, there's no cap, okay? You can make millions. You have to have the risk capital to get started with, though. And people say, well, how much risk capital do you need? Well, how much you got? The more, the better. But in general, at least $10,000 to $20,000. Well, I ain't got that. I don't have that, Steve. I'm sorry. I would like to do it, but I don't have it. But people have money they don't think about. How bad do you really want to do it? Do you want to always be struggling? People go out here and in a year's time they blow thousands of dollars going out to eat, partying, buying sneakers, clothes. Don't you think that maybe if you took some of that money and started to put it aside and open up an account where you can trade, then maybe you could begin to make some really good money, as opposed to complaining, well, I would do this, whatever, but I ain't got the money. Well, maybe you had the money. You just blew it, and you didn't pay attention in the process. So this is a new time, okay? This is a new time and era. If you want to go out here and party and blow all your money and this and that, and then complain about it Monday morning after you got paid Friday, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But you'll find out quickly that's not going to be the case like it used to be, because your dollar don't stretch as far as it used to. So you got to start getting real with yourselves and say, hey, look, you know what? I need to do something, find an alternative mode of making money. Investing is fine. The only thing with investing is it's the long-term play. You're looking at years, 10, 20, 30 years, which, by the way, is good because, you're going to need money as you get older for retirement. But that's a long time off in the making. So you need to kind of learn and generate money sooner. So you can put money into your retirement. It's a thought process, it's a mindset, I mean, and day trading is not for everybody, trust me. It's just not. Some people say it's like learning a foreign language, this and that, I get it, but it depends on how bad you want it. When I started doing it, I wanted it bad, I took no prisoners, and I would study every day, 7 days a week. But it paid off. And I'm saying, if you don't want to do it, maybe you got some kids or something that or young people, that would be great to teach them. So they'll know by the time if you start them out young, by the time, let's say you start them out at 10, 12 years old, shucks, by the time they're 21, you won't be able to touch them. You won't be able to touch them, So, well, Steve, what do I need to do to get started? Well, you need to get demo accounts so you can practice. And not just that, you need to know what it is that you're looking for. Like economic calendars and, all this stuff. All this lingo that you would not know normally. So you got to be taught this. How you going to learn something if you don't know it exists? That's where I would come in. I would show you what to look for, what to study, how to, when and where. All these factors come into play into day trading. It's not, I think this is just my personal opinion. I've seen many, many videos and seminars on investing, which I totally agree with. But what I don't hardly ever see is many videos or seminars on day trading. And the reason I believe that's the case you don't see that much of it because people consider it being really risky. And it is. But ain't it risky if you got your money into a 401k account and you just letting someone manage it for you, and then all of a sudden, things go down with the economy and boom, you're out of, $50,000, $100,000? Where if you knew how to kind of protect yourself, maybe you wouldn't lose the money like that. And maybe when times are bad, you would know how to actually make money. That's what I teach. And that's the problem I have with people who tell you invest, 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 but don't tell you about, how to generate money. That's where I have a difference of opinion. Not the investing part, but, making money presently. Because there's something to make money off every single day. Don't believe me? I'm nobody. Go up there on Wall Street and see these people making millions of dollars every day. Every day. So, I'm just saying, it's something to think about. And if you're young, if you know someone that's young people, the sooner the better. Shucks. Our generation didn't have this access to this information back in the day. But it's out here now. A lot of young people play these video games. Why not invest in the company that make the video games and make money? As opposed to buying Nikes, a $200-something sneaker, why not invest in the Nike company? You got to think differently. This is a new day and time. The economy has not been like this. People are hurting. And if you don't listen to me, you better listen to somebody. You ain't got to talk to me. But talk to a financial advisor. And let them listen to what they got to say. But don't get caught. That's all I can tell you. Don't get caught. It could get pretty ugly quickly. But anyway, I hope you all have a good day. Take care. God bless.